What's up, people? This is Boogie from Boogie's Place Hood Talk on YouTube, man. So today I want to talk about something a little light. It's a little light, man, and I think you'll enjoy it. So let me dig it to my plate, man, so we can talk about it. Yes. So this is Boogie from Boogie's Place Hood Talk on YouTube, man. First of all, I do not own any rights to the music that I play. I do not own any rights to the music that I play. So, I wanted to talk about something a little light today. And it's about a young black man. His name is Julian Brown. And if you want to know about Julian Brown, go on the internet and look up Julian Brown. So Julian Brown this past year has been experimenting. He didn't go to school, or he's not an engineer by trade or nothing. He's just experimenting. And the guy Julian Brown came across new energy, new recyclable energy. And what Julian Brown has done, as he is able to take plastic, and he has designed some kind of machine where he can take plastic in garbage form. It's on YouTube. Julian Brown, just look it up. He can take plastic in garbage form, put it in a machine that he built, recycle it, and turn it into plastoline. They call it plastoline. So basically it's gas, olein. He made out of plastic. It burns better than gas. It's recyclable. You can turn it into plastic, you can turn it into gas, or you can turn it into diesel fuel. So you can turn it to either or, gas or diesel. The problem with that is the government. The bigwigs. You know how they do. They always want to shut shit down. They always want to kill you before it can get started. Because if that come into play, them gasoline companies, them oil companies, they lose a lot of money. They don't like losing money. They lose money, they lose power. They lose power, they lose a grip on things. They lose a grip on things. You can't manipulate the markets. You can't do the shit that you're doing now. So, Julian Brown has revolutionized the industry. The only thing with that is, like I said, the government is corrupt, and they're going to try to, dare I say, eliminate. Yep. And they've already tried it once. Supposedly they unfastened all the lug nuts on his car. When he pulled over, he had only one lug nut on his vehicle. I mean, 2 lug nuts. That's a coincidence. All 5. That's not a coincidence. So they already tried to, But yeah, I just wanted to bring these kind of things to your attention, because these are things that black people are doing that we're not getting credit for. And a lot of inventions out there, if you watch YouTube, and you can see that there are a lot of inventions that the government took the patent and basically done away with it. You don't see it no more. I seen a guy who made bulletproof out of paint. I seen a guy who make bulletproof out of paint. I see a guy who made the car out of water. I see a guy who came up with free energy. So all these people, somehow or another, they're not around no more. So this guy, Julian Brown, he need to watch out. Just like I told you the other guy about Maxwell Chichimbunto. Maxwell Chichimbunto from Burkina Faso, Africa. The guy who made the car that run off with radio waves. Basically nothing. Car that runs off nothing. Black people are making moves, man. This guy, they tried to, how can I say, eliminate him 18 times already. Because he came out. He has a helicopter. He has a fuelless helicopter, a fuelless motorcycle, a fuelless car. Nice car. 4x4. Name the car. It's a Jeep. It's a mid-sized truck. Beautiful truck. Free energy. No gas, no electricity, no nothing. It don't even have an engine in it. It don't have an engine because the guy Chicken Bunzo says if there's no combustion, there's no need for no engine. There's no need for pistons and all that stuff because you're getting free energy. You don't have to pump energy through the system. So you don't have no car maintenance. All you have to do is worry about your tires and your brakes and certain things of that nature. But as far as engine work, so you save on your engine and you're not paying any gas whatsoever. And that's Chicken Bunzo, Maxwell Chicken Bunzo. And if you want to look him up on YouTube. Chicken Bunzo. Car that runs on basically nothing. Radio waves. He also has a power station. He has a power station, a charger station, a power station. It's not just a charger station, it's a power station. You can hook up and get power from, free of charge. Even in the car, the mid-sized truck that he made, you can have a power outage in your house and you can run cables from that truck to your house and it'll power your house. So these are the things that people are coming up with, this free energy. And when it comes down to things like that, it's really, really hard. It's really, really hard to get on the market. Even Africa just made a car. This is not Chicken Bunzo. It's just Africa being Africa right now. And let me stop this. This is Africa being Africa right now. Because Africa is blowing up. I don't know if you watched my last video or a video of mine, but I talked about Captain Ibrahim Traoré. And if you haven't watched any videos, please watch any videos on Captain Ibrahim Traoré. But anyway, he's the one that's doing things over in Burkina Faso. And Africa now has their own electric vehicle. Their electric vehicle charges in half an hour. And I think it goes, don't quote me, I think it goes 20. I don't remember. I don't remember how many miles it gets, but it gets a hefty amount of miles. It has a half-hour charge, and the car is only like $5,000. So I bring these things up, man, because we talk about free energy and how the states move, how these elites don't like that shit. They don't like free energy. They don't. There's another thing. I don't know if you guys ever come across this, but there is a conspiracy that floats around that I kind of believe. I tend to believe it, that our cities are built on old cities. Our New York City is built on an old New York City. And the old New York City was a whole different civilization. This civilization, they say, is called Targaryen. And I don't know if people ever heard of Targaryen, but you can YouTube that too. And I tell you, when I get better, I'm going to be able to, do what they do on YouTube, split screen stuff and all that. I'm just not fluid with that stuff yet. So I'll get there. It's just a matter of time. So I'll stick to what I know right now. But anyway, Targaryen is an old city, and supposedly it had free electricity. It had floating sidewalks, electrical sidewalks. It had stuff that you could I'm trying to think of another word for float, but basically you could float around in, like you could ride the air with. It was called Targaryen, the name of the city, and supposedly the city was very, very far advanced, man. Like, we had advancements, we were in tune with the technologies and more in tune with nature and the atmosphere around us. So we were able to build things to that nature. And supposedly, the greedy ones came around and basically demolished all that shit. But supposedly there are a lot of buildings that's still around that are from those times. Some of those handcrafted, really well handcrafted buildings. Those buildings that you look at and you'd be like, damn, wow, humans made that? Yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to make a quick video on, on a lighter side, man, of new inventions and, just something different, man, So if you like the video, man, please like and subscribe, man. I just want to explain, I'm Explore channel, and I bring things to y'all. I know I'm not all the way live with it. Like, when I say all the way live, like, I don't have all my P's and Q's dotted, and I don't have a second window where I can show you stuff and things of that nature. But I try, and I try to bring you conversation that we have when we talk in the hood. Like regular conversation. Like, things that I talk with you about on my channel is things that I talk about every day. Things that I talk about with my peoples outside my house every day, or wherever I'm at every day. And so I like to have these conversations with you and bring you stuff that is interesting. And so I'll get better at this, so I'll truly get better at this. More stats, more this, more that. I'll get better. So with that being said, man, I just wanted to make that quick video. This is Boogie from Boogie's Place Hood Talk on YouTube, man. Please, man, like, subscribe, comment, and I love y'all, and peace.